Don't blame a clown for acting like a clown. Blame yourself for going to the circus. Here's a story. Once upon a time in a small town called Why Notville, there was a notorious circus known as the hilarious Fat Penguin Circus. People from all around would flock to this circus, eagerly awaiting the arrival of the main attraction, a mischievous and unpredictable clown named Rigon. Yes, a clown named Rigon. Just go with it. Better than that Pennywise, the dancing clown. So Rigon was infamous for his Rigon and ridiculous antics and pranks. He would squirt water on unsuspecting audience members, juggle rubber chickens, slap fat penguins, and make everyone laugh till their bellies hurt. However, despite his entertaining performances, Rigon had a reputation for taking things just a little bit too far. One sunny afternoon, the townspeople received news that Rigon was up to something big. It was said that he had devised an audacious plan to turn the entire circus upside down with his silly shenanigans. The townsfolk were both excited and apprehensive, wondering how far Rigon would push the boundaries this time. On the day of the grand spectacle, the circus grounds were packed with the expectant crowd. The atmosphere buzzed with anticipation as everyone waited to witness his latest and greatest act. Suddenly, the lights dimmed and the spotlights fell on the center stage. Rigon emerged wearing an outlandishly colorful outfit and an even bigger grin on his face. He juggled flaming torches, balanced on a unicycle while juggling chainsaws, and performed all sorts of death-defying stunts. The audience was in awe of his skill, but also held their breath waiting for the inevitable clownish chaos to happen. True to form, he soon began unleashing his mischief. He threw pies and cake at innocent onlookers, pulled endless handkerchiefs from unsuspecting volunteers' pockets. He slapped the fat penguin, or two or three, and even released a swarm of squirting flowers on the front row. He better not be throwing my books in the crowd because I'm an author of 4 books, links in description. The crowd erupted in laughter, torn between amusement and concern for their own safety. He should be squirting Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts to the audience, just saying. Amidst the chaos, a lone voice spoke up from the back of the crowd. It was an elderly woman named Miss Daisy, known for her quick wit and sharp tongue. "This is preposterous," she exclaimed. "We shouldn't blame Rigon for acting like a clown. It's our own fault for willingly coming to the circus." Her words reverberated through the crowd, and suddenly it dawned on everyone. They had willingly chosen to attend a circus known for its absurdity and chaos. They were fully aware of Rigon's reputation, yet they had eagerly bought their tickets, anticipating the wild ride. The laughter in the tent grew even louder, but this time it was directed at themselves, not at the clown. They realized the truth in Miss Daisy's words. They couldn't fault Rigon for acting like a clown. After all, that was precisely what he was hired to do. The blame lay solely with them for volunteering to enter the circus, knowing full well what they were in for. From that day forward, the townspeople of Why Notville learned a valuable lesson. Whenever they found themselves in situations where someone was behaving in an expected manner, they would remind themselves, don't blame your clown for acting like a clown. Blame yourself for going to the circus. It became a lighthearted reminder to take responsibility for their choices and not expect anything different from the very things they willingly embraced. And as for Rigon, well, he continued his clown comedic career, leaving a trail of laughter and chaos wherever he went. It's Rigon. And why did I name a clown named Rigon? I don't know, this sounds funny to me. The townspeople would occasionally bump into him, sharing a chuckle as they remembered the day they took responsibility for their own amusement. Moral of the story that you see on the screen here is a metaphorical expression that conveys a deeper meaning. It suggests that instead of placing blame on someone for their predictable behavior, we should take responsibility for putting ourselves in a situation where we knew what to expect. In the literal sense, a clown is known for their humorous and often mischievous behavior. They entertain audiences with their antics, which may involve pranks, jokes, slapping fat penguins, and a silly trick or two. Therefore, it is unreasonable to blame a clown for behaving in the way that aligns with their profession and or their purpose. The circus represents a specific environment or situation that we willingly enter into. Just as we choose to attend a circus knowing that the clowns will perform in their particular way, we make choices in life that lead us to certain outcomes. If we are aware of someone's tendencies or the nature of that situation and still decide to become a part of it, we should not hold others accountable for their predictable behavior within that context. In a broader context, the quote encourages personal accountability and self-awareness. It reminds us, and also reminds me, to consider our choices and consequences they entail. Blaming others for acting according to their nature or expectations of a particular situation is unfair when we willingly enter into that environment or engage with those individuals. Essentially, the quote serves as a playful reminder to take ownership of our decisions and not expect others to deviate from their inherent characteristics or established norms of that circumstance. Definitely a different video than what I used to normally put out there. But what you guys think of the video, comment below, let me know. Would you guys like to see more videos like this? Stories with quotes and the moral of the story and the things behind it and how it pertains to our lives? Hey, let me know your thoughts on that. With all that being said, this video is sponsored by coffee. I don't know, Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, the choice is up to you. If you like to buy your boy a cup of coffee, link in description, or donate to the super thanks. But the greatest compliment you guys can do is by liking this video, subscribing to this channel. Thank you again for watching. Until next time.